like to welcome you. I'm glad you're here with us to pray and join our prayer with the rest of the staff. In the responsorial psalm, we said, the Lord takes delight in his people. And he does indeed take delight in his people. But he does it in a very different way. And he does in such a way that, not only he gives his life on the cross and all that, but also that he's looking constantly for our good, for our delight. So that's his pleasure. And to remind us that is so true, when we're dealing here with a prophet Haggai, and we're looking at the rebuilding of the temple, and he's asking them to rebuild the temple because he wants to take pleasure in it and give and take delight in his people. Now we do have a very sharp, how would you call, analysis of our happiness or lack of happiness, and it's only through the prophets that is able then to cut deep into us. It says, "You have sown much, but have brought in little." It begins to question us. You have eaten, but have not been satisfied. You begin to examine our life throughout our life, or however long it may be, and we realize, happiness is not in food, in eating. It is not in having some, just the best clothes, or the best wages. All of that begins to cut through. Where is our happiness? It's not so much in those things. It's in the Lord. It's in the Lord who has that. So he asked then, look, you people love to dwell in panel houses. Well, this house, the temple, is in ruins. But the Lord wants to build his house in order then, what we say in the responsorial psalm, the Lord to take delight in his people. And he cuts through what is the real source of that joy and enlightenment is precisely the Lord, his temple now, that the new temple created through the passion, death, and resurrection of the Lord. And so whenever we contemplate that mystery, then it is going to really cut through our very way we look at possessions, the way we look at our clothing, at our drinking, and our resting. And if we're not looking at the Lord's passion, death, and resurrection, we are putting our money, our earned money, in bags with holes in it. A shortcut to the. And so we are given now a new way of measuring all this happiness through the Eucharist. And the Eucharist then is the one that really satisfies us, and not only for today but for eternity. And it has been able to satisfy thousands and millions of people year after year, day after day, throughout the whole world. So we have a new way of looking in how this prophecy of the prophet Haggai is being fulfilled today. Just open up our eyes. Let us continue with the Eucharist and then offering our prayers and petitions to others, and especially those that are most in need.